Good news for the Alzheimer's Association of Central Ohio. It learned this week that the annual Walk to End Alzheimer's here, held virtually this past September, was the 15th most successful walk in the nation last year. And that is out of more than 600 walks held coast to coast. Many of us walked in our own neighborhoods, and the chapter managed to raise more than $650,000. Well, Alzheimer's is in the headlines this week because famed singer Tony Bennett went public with a diagnosis he received back in 2016. He's been performing and recording since then, and at 94 is still singing and rehearsing. His doctor says Bennett is her hero, and only on NBC4 I talked to her about the reasons why.
He exercises 3 to 4 days a week. He jogs. He sings at least twice a week. He socializes. So he has a fairly full life, despite the fact that he has Alzheimer's.
Instead of dying of Alzheimer's, Tony Bennett is living with it. Although he is just now going widely public, his family and friends have known all along.
He chose not to stigmatize himself with the illness. A lot of people, when they have the diagnosis, they choose to hide and go into retirement because they're afraid of being humiliated. But Tony Bennett didn't do that. He said, I have this illness, I'm performing, and I will continue to perform if given a chance.
And his music is part of his behavioral therapy. Music and dance, the doctor says, can bypass circuits in our brain that have been disturbed by Alzheimer's. Mike Lyle had Alzheimer's with severe memory loss, but he never forgot how to dance.
So patients who sometimes have trouble talking can sing very well. Patients who have trouble walking can dance well. So those are circuits that are hardwired in a different way in our brain.
Dr. Devi is convinced whatever you are passionate about, Alzheimer's should not stop.
I just got off a telemedicine appointment with a patient of mine who's a journalist, and he continues to work as a journalist even though he has Alzheimer's. It's something he's really good at doing. So even though he has Alzheimer's, his ability to write a story is still much better than mine.
And no one sings quite like Tony Bennett.
The best is yet to come the day.
And of course, he is still recording, and she says that she thinks whether you are a plumber, a teacher, a singer, do whatever you're passionate about, and if you keep doing that,
staying active,
you keep those symptoms away.
Yeah, it is interesting to see the ministry of music in action there.
Yeah, it really, and dancing too.
Yeah.
I think it's so important. And we have on NBC4i.com right now more stories and resources to help people who might have or believe they have Alzheimer's or a family member, including an at-home test used to detect early signs of dementia. You can find all that at our website, NBC4i.com.